Here we have a man who is well organised with dry bags. And here we have me with Cole's shopping bags.
Before we are heading out, guys, just mind your elbows on the sides of the boat. On there, so I would really recommend that one. And in the third gorge, almost halfway, you have at your right hand side, yeah?
And here we go, we're off. This is gorge number 1. And that is the launching bay over there. Per Adam's advice, this is gorge number 1. Number 2, gorge number 2. So Adam, what do you think of all the different people down there? Adam's trying to steer and it's not working. Probably because I'm being lazy and recording. We're at the 3rd gorge now. And we've left most of the people behind now, which is good.
Go Jake, go!
So this is the gap between the 4th and the 3rd. And it goes to like 800 meters. And there's like 3 separate crossings. Go Adam, go! Time for a European breakfast. So we've hit what I think is our first landmark that means anything, and that's Schmidt Rock. So that's the gap in the 2 cliffs, and that's a big pinnacle sort of island peak thing. As quick as you can, mate. Run, run, run. That's not running. Hey!
Let's see if we can get in this little tiny tunnel.
Nice!
So here we are on the portage in from the 4th to the 5th gorge. It's quite a task. It'd be nice if there was a bit more water here, I reckon. Phil, we're up for the challenge.
So we've just made it to the 5th Gorge campground. This is where we camped last time. It's a really nice little spot, but we're going to keep going because it's only 11:30 in the morning and we've got all the time in the day.
Where are we, Jakey?
6th Gorge.
6th gorge. Jake's doing all the work here. Paddle, paddle. This is my paddle here. It's not doing anything. Might as well put my paddle just up.
So we've just reached the 9th Gorge campground, which is just up in there, and we might be back there tonight to camp. However, it's only 12:20, so we're going to see how much further we can get.
We heard about a tree here that we like, so we're going to go and find it.
He's just drying his wings out. Beautiful bird, eh?
Extreme portage!
We've got to get the kayak up and over this thing, so that's at my head height there, so we've got to somehow work out how to launch the boat up and over.
Pretty doable, I reckon.
100%. So we have Adam now, and we can haul this the rest of the way up and out. I'd like to pretend we're already done, but there's a lot more to go. This is not kayaking. Well, that is a successful thing.
Yeah. Welcome to the 10th gorge.
So I'm sure at some points it's wetter than this. We were told that the 11th gorge would be really dry. And obviously it is. But yeah, we'll just keep heading on up and see what we can find.
Ah, cool, cool. So this is 12. Sweet! 12!
It's 1:30, so we've been going for 4.5 hours. And we've just sort of made it through what I'm guessing is the 11th or 12th gorge. We've seen the helicopter circling around a bit. So to me that probably indicates that we're getting close to where they stop, which is probably the 13th gorge.
Would you like to get on the gondola?
I would love a lift. Yeah.
This is bloody amazing. So we managed to almost sink the boat down this waterfall here. So we've resorted to bailing it out. Maybe just around there.
Just around, I reckon.
That's not fucking that'd be awful.
I think we'll be walking after this next pool.
Maybe time for a cup of tea, I think.
Something just so nice about exploring. I've just literally ventured off up a little tributary where there's a tiny little trickle. And like I've just found that it just keeps on going. There's a whole other little beach up through there with water. Oh, Adam! No.
Wait, let me go again. I found a good ledge. I can pull myself in.
This is the end of the 13th, we reckon. We're going on a little adventure to see what we can find through here. But we're definitely not taking the kayaks with us. This is the person that lost my GoPro. I'm going to hold that against him forever.
No, I'm going to find it. I'm going to warm up, I'm going to go back in there, and I'm going to go underneath 10 metres.
We reckon that it's like this, and like we're stuck in somewhere like this, and you can just swim under and as deep as you want. Bottomless, some might call it. Well, this is definitely the end of the 13th gorge, because there is no way you're getting a kayak through this. Well, you could paddle in there, I guess, so, you know, if you wanted to. Up for a challenge. More so than just getting to where we got to. Look at how deep some of these holes are. You fall in there, you are not getting out. I'm pretty content to say we've made it to the end of the 13th gorge. This is Adam is trying to find a GoPro.
I'm learning the area, but I don't feel anything. I've got to get in the sun, man. I lost the GoPro. I'm ever so sorry.
That's okay, but what?
We're going to go, we're going to continue on. We're going to climb up and out because we've already had a recon. We're leaving the kayak because, I mean, you'll see what's ahead of us. And we're going to go for a bit of an explore that way. Campsite is that way.
So we're going to go for an hour and a half up and out and see what we can find.
The 14th gorge. It flattens out.
I reckon that's it, eh? Flat trees on right
The
down to
end
the
of the
water's
line.
edge. Wow.
Hey, so we've reached the end. Like, I think we can safely say this is the end of the gorge. I know it looks scorchy behind me, but look that way. See? No more gorge. So yeah, I think, what do we count, 14?
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it sort of flattens out, but stays real rocky. Like you can't, you just be dragging the kayak the whole way. So we've come up here for a climb to take in the view, have a cup of tea. It's all good.
So what we're just talking about is the fact that with these branches, they're all blown out to the left-hand side. We're heading off. Which way are we heading, Adam?
This way, and then we're going to snake our way. We're essentially going that way.
That way.
But
All right.
follow me.
Cool.
This way, guys. Yeah, man, let's do it. Oh, it's tame, mate. Yeah, she's good. Good, mate. She's good. She's gone, but she's good. Bye. Bye.
So we've just walked around and this is where it's parked up for us.
Valet parking. Thank you, Katherine. Gorge.
So we'd call this a lesson in making sure that you enjoy the journey back as well, because we already went through this and we missed that.
Missed it. Big hole in the rock. Missed it.
Big arch in the rock. Looks like Australia from that angle
Oh, it
almost.
does, hey. Yeah.
So, just found a buffalo that we might have been camping at that beach, so we're kind of glad we're not going to camp at that beach.
This could go horribly wrong, and then we'll have nothing to sleep in tonight. Careful, Jake. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think we're gonna be alright. Let go. Let go, she's good. Fucking beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Oh, soft landing. Just wetting the whistle. This little oasis of green.
It's so peaceful. Maybe there is another. No. What? Is that the beach? Yep, that's the beach. Make it look like we've been paddling hard. This is what we call it professionally.
Don't take pictures of my anchor, man. It's not fucking acceptable with an anchor. Hammock. It looks like a fucking elephant nose. Do it again. A trunk. Look at this little trunk bit. Oh, that looks rude now. Lovely, lovely. Looks very nice, mate.
And that's a wrap on a lovely day.
You actually watch it.
Be a lot quicker on the land.
Look at him go.
Yeah, I don't know what he is. I don't even use it.
Black head,
Yeah.
orange tail.
Welcome to Cooking with Adam. So, what we do is we go to the supermarket and we buy some couscous, which is not as good as Dara's, but with all the ingredients ready to go. And then I boiled some water and chucked the couscous in. It's finished. It's ready. That's it. That's it. I did come up with an idea though to maybe add a bit of meat to it. I've also got some jerky maybe. I mean, she looks pretty good, I reckon.
It looks good to go.
Needs longer.
We've also got Dara's special mix, dehydrated by Tiana, to mix with that in a second.
To mix into it. Yeah, he's made it.
So we're just doing a review of this because, man, it is amazing.
It's so good. A surprise, but like, wow.
Restaurant quality.
Yeah, I'd eat it in a restaurant. The next one is David Bowie on the playlists.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. We've done Queen, we've done Elton John, we've done David Bowie. We're doing this very fucking glam rock. That's what we're doing.
Playing around with like open shadows and all of that.
Helicopter and two planes all at once. Things come in threes. And a bird, so 4. So that's where we're camped today. That's the wall per se, and then where we went last night was sort of up and around. That's where the 13th gorge would be in theory, and then we went for probably an hour walk out to a lookout up here. And now we're obviously just going to be paddling back slow time over the next 6-7 hours. My bag is packed. This is a top of the line Coles shopping bag designed for the outdoors. So what are you going to tell us about?
I'll tell you about the geology of the area if you want us to check out the rocks. Right, the walls of the gorge are sedimentary rocks. Layers upon layers of sand were deposited by an ancient sea and slowly compressed into hard sandstone. Movement of the Earth's surface fractured the rock, which are the cracks that we love, creating many faults and crossing it at right angles. Water cut into these weak points over millions of years, eventually creating the gorges we see today. The Katherine River is still cutting into the sandstone, moving tons of sand and rock downstream every year. Half gorge 6 and half gorge 4, I think.
And that is a gorgeous vintage,
And
darling.
that's how you make the best
That is the best. The finest of the finest.
cancer. Lovely, lovely.
Lovely, lovely.
One or two first.
So you like recognise where we came from. The shorts fell down. It's freezing, man. Up. Yeah, man. Good, mate. I like the 2 hands in the crack. That was pretty cool. Thanks for the lift, Jake.
We're just going for a little explore to look at the lily ponds, we believe. See how it goes, eh? They're supposedly a nice easy walk up. Hello, Adam.
Hello. Let's squeeze through another hole.
Adam's just here to wreck the serenity. So this is the final transition from 3rd to 2nd. So no more portaging after this one. So Adam's taken it home. So this is a cool little cave, and what you can see is all the birds burrow in and like create little mud houses, mud nests. Last time we were here you could see them flying in and out, but I don't know if it's the time of day or the season or what, but they're not here. Nature's water bubbler.
It's a bit earthy. It's not like the bottom of Evian, it's quite a long shot. Why does it go that way? I was aiming for you.
So we're going to make our way up from here and into Butterfly Gorge 2.0, the Katherine Gorge Butterfly Gorge.
Lovely.
Yes, and it's a lovely little track. Well formed. Oh yeah, that's the pendenser you can eat. They were saying you can eat the white innards of that. Well, we're not really sure.
Oh, it's fermented. This was alcohol.
Oh yeah, there you go, there's some butterflies. What are you looking at?
Oh, look up here. There's an arch.
Whee! Do 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 do. Hundreds of them. He's trying. That was a bat. The bat's right there.
Oh, yeah, they're sleeping here. See them sitting there? In here?
Best bit I kept by far is 3 meters of rope.
Yeah? Bottle of Jim Beam.
And both are equally good. The rope made the portage the easiest. This is what crocodile spotting looks like. What are you doing, Adam?
Brushing my teeth.
Trip's over. Or is it? We're off to Umbawara.
We cheated.